Representative Martin.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to fix a mistake I made last Thursday and ask that you have a House resolution on the passing of Jim Kenney from Newport read.
You want this read?
Please.
Representative Martin moves passive House resolution expressing our deepest condolences on the passing of James J. Kenney. That's seconded by Leader Mattiello. Representative Chippendale has moved and seconded. All those in favor, aye. All those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. Will the clerk please read?
A House resolution expressing our deepest condolences on the passing of James J. Kenney. Whereas it is with great sadness this House of Representatives has learned of the passing of James J. Jim Kenney, a resident, well-respected citizen of Newport. And whereas, born in Newport to the late Martin A. and Mary McMahon Kenney, Jim was a devoted husband of the late Marie Murphy Kenney, the loving father of Sister Margaret Kenney, SSJ, Marie Thompson, James J. Kenney Jr., Martin Kenney, and Alice Hamilton, and brother to Sister Alice Kenney, SSJ, and the late Edward Kenney. Jim was the proud grandfather of 12 grandchildren and 13 great-grandchildren. And whereas Jim established strong ties to the community, graduating from De La Salle Academy in 1931 and going on to a long career as a machinist for the Newport Naval Torpedo Station. And whereas, demonstrating a strong sense of civic duty, Jim became a long-standing member of the Newport Knights of Columbus and the Tennis Hall of Fame. And whereas, the natural beauty and charm of Newport kept him on Aquidneck Island, which turned out to be the ideal place for Jim to indulge his love of tennis, the beach, and jazz music. And whereas, even though we are diminished by this loss and mourn the passing of Jim, so must we celebrate the spirit, generosity, and courage for which he lived every day of his life. Now, therefore, be it resolved that this House of Representatives of the State of Rhode Island and Providence Plantations hereby expresses our deepest sympathies to those who knew and loved him and on the passing of James J. Kenney. And be it further resolved that the Secretary of State, being he is authorized and directed to transmit duly certified copies of this resolution to Sister Margaret Kenney, SSJ, Marie Thompson, James J. Kenney Jr., Martin Kenney, and Alice Hamilton.
Thank you, sir. We have a House resolution expressing condolences moved by Leader Mattiello, seconded by Leader Newberry. All those in favor, aye. All those opposed, nay. Resolution prevails.